Welcome back to Celeste. Okay. I need to get... this is going to be my last Celeste stream unless I somehow manage to find my way into another one. Find my way into needing to go for another one. If this somehow takes me more than about like a little more than 24 hours, then I will actually have to do another Celeste. Because I do actually have something I need to do after tomorrow. But it's fine. The first half only took, like, what, 12 hours? It very well can't possibly take me, what is it now? What would it be now? It can't possibly take me, like, a day and a half to beat, right? Well, actually, I'm pretty bad at the game, so maybe it will. Anybody who is joining this, who is watching this, because I make a lot of jokes that there's nobody watching because nobody gives a shit about Celeste streams. Anybody who actually does watch my streams watches these because it's actually, I don't know why, it's more enjoyable to watch to people. Well, usually Celeste seems to be more popular, but it kind of stopped being popular about 4 years ago or something. Was it early? But yeah, anybody who does and who ends up watching in the next 10 minutes into the next 10 seconds, I have speech chat on always during these streams, so during the Celeste stream, so you're fine if you're definitely gonna be heard by me. Right. I love the whole wave dash becoming a feature thing. Well, becoming something that is more known as a feature than an accident. Frick! I'll be surprised if I beat this within 12, as much time as it took for the last one. Like, the last one took me, what was it, 12 hours. The last time, that was the first half. The easier half. Frick! What I'm supposed to do at least. This. I think I'm supposed to do that. Then I do this. I don't think I'm supposed to double dash. Frick. funny how I made the bad decision. I do think it's kind of funny how I made the bad decision of, well, what I did. Hold on, I'm actually gonna save and quit, not return to map, or, right, restart chapter, but save and quit and see in this save when the next save point is. I know there's event horizon and then next is determination. Alright, so now I now know what I need to, what is the room right before the last save point. The next save point. And now I'll go back to actually crap! No! Let's go. Wait a minute. That's dumb. You get the same distance, but with a dash, but still with keeping your dash with doing what I just did. And that's exactly the intention. Oh right, that thing brings you upwards, so it actually does work if you jump off it while going up. Frick! I just did a wave dash, kind of wave dash. Wave dash? Yeah, wave dash. I really wish I had the ability to see where it was going next, where it was Oh yeah, I just realized you can see anybody can see my Steam broadcast right now. If the computer can handle it, which apparently not every computer can. Well, that was dumb of me. Right, that was even dumber. Frick. Yeah, I passed by one room since I've passed by one room last time. Ah! Ah! How am I surviving? Anyway, I'm gonna actually die because I don't want to reach where I'm Frick, nope, wave dash. Frick, I moved like 5 pixels to the right. Probably even less than that. Frick! I hate that that part is where I travel No! Oh wait, I could have fucking done it. I went high enough and all that. Frick! Okay, that was just death. So how have you guys' days been going? I've been enjoying. I don't actually remember what I was. Sandwich. Interesting stuff, I know. Frick! Would've worked. I was an idiot. And it worked for those other kids. You know, last stream I ended up starting voice is when getting a really frick, I was so close. Really impatient. Well, not impatient, more bored of normal silence and stuff. And trying to keep the stream entertaining for anybody else who is here, which was a dumb thought to do considering nobody was watching. Nobody watches To Celeste. Anybody who does give a shit about my channel, which isn't much, gives more shit about Beat Saber. I also don't usually stay very long. Frick! Spoke English! Yay! I didn't take 1,500 tries at least. It took me several tries to say, but it didn't take me 1,500. It actually took me 3, which is actually the norm. 1,500 is insane. I'm not that bad at speaking my own language. I love when I do so bad at a hyper dash that I land on the ground and then an actual seconds later, rather than, you know, a few milliseconds too long, literally seconds later, I jump. Like, I actually legitimately jumped, a few milliseconds later than usual. Let me do that whole... Frick! Why am I so good that I do it automatically? Like that. Wasn't really a seconds later. It's more a second later. That's 2 seconds. I love it when that happens. Gotta get my brain back to Bang. Bang. Frank! Frank! Yeah, I love doing that. Playing this game has almost become doing stuff in this game has almost become as automatic to me as playing Beat Saber in general. I hope to God this doesn't actually take over a day to do. Frick! How long have I been doing this stream? Probably not long, actually. Specifically, I think wait a minute, was that, like, the last wall the end? I feel like that last wall the end. Well, if I know I've gotten really close to the end, I really want to get to the end. And obviously, since I both know I haven't been streaming that long in this session, that wasn't quite the intention of what I just did. I notice now that there's a small little, like, tiny block where you can't block it, where you can't... No, that's likely not what you can do. It's not something you can do in this game, obviously. Frick! That whole jumping off of it does not quite work most other places than where it is necessary. It'll actually kill you in several places. Yep, you can die in several places of your body. First your brain dies, then your heart, then your lungs, then the rest of your respiratory, your cardiorespiratory system. Then your bones. They die pretty long after, honestly. Sometimes they don't even die. Frick! I think I know how to do that, though. Maybe. Possibly. Frick! Frick, I didn't recover my dash that time. I think wave dashes were an intentional feature in the game, but they weren't, like, mentioned specifically until this DLC. And yes, this is a DLC. Before, I think at the beginning of The Life of Celeste, or The Life of this level, it was in fact something that could be you needed to download separately from Celeste. Now, or maybe it's just an update that was called a DLC for some reason. But it was an update pretty long after Celeste came out. If so. Frick. Celeste is... I'm just bad at it. Frick. Come to think of it, I feel like playing the hardest level in the game does make me seem much worse than I am. I'm not amazing at the game, yes, I for some reason decided that it would be a good idea after proving that I can't beat the B-sides without several hundred deaths. I should totally play the part of this level that requires having beaten every A-side and B-side and get the crystal heart in every one of them. well, not necessarily beat it that and get the crystal heart, but at least get the crystal heart. In every A-side and B-side, which involves beating the B-sides. Well, you obviously have to beat every single A-side before this level to get to that point. But there's an added point that I'm past right now, which is supposed to require every A-side and B-side crystal heart. Luckily, I'm good at the game, so I'm bad at the game I was bad at the game, so I decided that instead of playing all the B-sides and actually gaining a proper experience in this game to be able to actually beat this level when I'm supposed to, I instead decided that skipping every single B-side and just moving straight into this level was a good idea. Obviously, I didn't skip every B-side. There were still 2 that I did. Like, while I was playing this level for the first time. Up through the first half. Which both were beaten before that. In a different save. That I just beat again on this save file. Because I was bored at the moment and decided I wanted to do something else for a second. Anyway, that dumb ways to die in Celeste video, if I do end up deciding to do it, it'll probably take a while to upload, to get, like, to make. Not just because I'm editing, so I have the whole problem of that, and that's the entire, which is, you know, the entire reason. Wait a minute! I'm a silly goose. I'm an idiot. Look, did you see those platforms over at the wall over there? I mean, the little walls, the tiny walls. What the hell how the hell am I supposed to get up there? Get over there, I mean, whatever. Oh my god, how did I survive there? I was like touching the spikes, god damn it. You know, I think I'll, might add chat, nah. Nobody gives a shit anyway, nobody's watching or anything. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm supposed to do there, because I can clearly not reach those, blocks that you can see over there. Look at that! Wait a minute. Or, alternatively, I just realized, frick. So So here's the idea. I use this, if I can collect it. I dash upwards into that wall, and then I do a wall hop thing. Frick. I do the dash hop, wall hop, and then I dash up to the next one. Frick. Yeah, I need both dashes to get up there from there. But if I can use the first dash to do the dash wall hop jump thing, then... Oh frick! I actually did it! How did I do that first try that I actually managed to press the jump button at all? That's going into the dumb ways to die in Celeste video if I ever make one. I feel like I want to make it a thorough through the entire game thing, but at the same time, no. Farewell is already making me go a little insane, actually, like, a little insane on stream, which isn't something I usually do. I usually only go, and I usually only act weird off stream. Actually, no, I don't usually act that weird at all. I usually don't do the whole Mickey Mouse thing. Like, I literally had a dash and I didn't use it. Like, I don't usually do Mickey Mouse or anything like that. Yeah, I definitely think it's supposed to go like how I said it was supposed to go. Like, it's supposed to go a little something like this, and then like that, and then like that, except a little better. That's not how you do this. Alright, like this, and then you jump up like that, you go in here, you go a little something like that, you do this, you go over here, you go there, and then you don't do that. It's alright, I'm a tutorial now. I can do this. I cannot do this if I'm that bad. Hey, at least it's better than literally missing the first note in a song in Beat Saber. Frick. Oh yeah, I was watching Prod. I was watching Prod's skit, and then I saw somebody short about, somebody make a short about how, I saw somebody who I like watching the short stuff there, who makes a lot of, hyper-realistic takes that are supposed to trick you into thinking you're actually looking at the real thing. And I've watched a short of them up there where they would talk about a time that they confused real food with their hyper-realistic takes. With one of their hyper-realistic takes. It was a banana, they were making a hyper-realistic banana cake. And they started to make their banana cake, they didn't, like, grab the wrong banana or anything to do something. They just, while they were painting the banana, they didn't even finish making the hyper-realistic banana cake yet. They were still adding some of the brown edible paint to the outside of the thing, and they accidentally added some to the real banana rather than their cake banana. And then I watched a video where they were making hyper-realistic pear and apple cake. didn't finish that video yet. But dang it, now I'm kinda hungry. Well, I ain't just gonna... How many long rooms are there here? I'd be really annoyed if I ended up, like, having to go through, like, 15 really long rooms. Right? Before the next checkpoint. Alright. What? Frick. Why does part of this song sounds like I need to broadcast? Like, This just in. Madeline is dead. This just in. Madeline, a young lady. who had climbed Celeste Mountain 5 or more years ago, I think. Probably. Just disappeared. Just suddenly disappeared. Police are still trying to find where she went when. What happened? It is said that she's according to these findings, she has been gone for the past I think 13 hours or something. I don't remember. People keep saying they saw her just fly up into the sky. Really, really high. That is ludicrous and we do not believe it. But it's what we hear. And then after the stream, Madeline still has not been found, even though it's been more than a day since our last report. Almost a day since our previous report on Madeline. I hope that my jokes about this stream lasting actually past 24 hours long. I hope they don't actually end up becoming true. Cause that'd be really bad. If this ends up reaching the length of the last stream, I'm gonna rename it to Celeste. Streaming until I beat Celeste farewell. Because I think it'd be funny if I just kept going, even if, it's long past the time that I should have, that I end the stream, that I should end the stream, but actually I won't do that because it's a bad idea. It'll probably take up a lot of space on my computer. just realized there are 3 times where I've ended a stream and started another right directly after that. Throughout my entire history of doing daily streams of mostly Beat Saber. Frick! No! Okay. Alright, I'll show you how to do it. Like, you do that, and then you go up here, and then BAM! And then you go over here, and then you go like that, and then you do this, and then you go like that. Don't die, and die. You go like this, and let me do an actual tutorial. You go like this, do that, and then you go over here, and then you BAM! But you dang. You got fuck. I need to get better at my tutorials, man. The tutorials don't work if you need a tutorial yourself. Making tutorials doesn't work if you yourself need a tutorial. Frick. I do like this game, but it's just... The difference between this and Beat Saber, I've already talked about it. Although Beat Saber is more tiring, and that causes me to want to have the streams last a lot less. And it does a lot of the time get boring faster, unless somebody's actually there to talk to. It's still more fun, and it's like they both probably would get boring about it quick if it weren't for the fact of if it weren't for how Celeste works. Being in a way that just makes me not want to stop, but at the same time really want to stop. Like, I got really mad, yet I don't want to stop playing the game. I don't know why I'm doing this. Frick. Excuse me. actually, there's literally no reason I should not become this part of it. I'm supposed to have beaten every single level A and B side. And it'd probably be preferable to beat them on the C side as well. Why do I enjoy challenges? Maybe it's because I feel like... even slightly accomplished after having completed something extremely challenging for me. And I feel that my brain tells me that the things that I don't like that happen, the mistakes that happen, are worth the satisfaction of, the annoyance of the mistakes are worth the satisfaction of finally beating that really, really hard level. Or even assessing this on Beat Saber, or even assing it on Beat Saber, cutting an ass on the end. In Beat Saber, it's actually like the physical pain of sometimes, the actual physical pain sometimes. Playing really hard songs in quick succession is worth the satisfaction of finally beating at least one of those really hard songs, or getting a pretty good score on a really hard song. I don't know, I'm just guessing how my brain works. sober recently. After he was because he was like his only real option for things to do was using his PC. I mean, he could listen to music on his TV, but nothing else. No. Frick. You know what, I'm gonna try the route I was using, because that route ain't gonna work for me. Frick! I need to try dash twice really quick succession. Frick! There's some old, YouTube ARGs that I started looking back into recently. One of them was Pet Shop, and I really like that series because he made a whole series of videos about Pet Shop. And for some reason it seems like he intended to do a final video about the Pet Shop that he never made. At least according to his Pet Shop theory, frick. If I were to theoretically replace one of my saves, you just run through the game as fast as possible in the middle of the screen. Which save do you think I should replace? Because it's hard to decide between the one that has one that's cheated or the one that's like my main save. I think I'll go for the one that's cheated. Saying that out loud makes me really realize that's probably the one I should go for. Replacing. If I do end up doing that for this stream, not more. I kinda wanna just come back to this after. I've kinda got back into the game again, because I ain't having fun right now. Sure, I've only been streaming for like an hour right now this time around, but like, I ain't having fun. I ain't gotten to the point of acting really weird on the stream, but like, so there's not anything like that. But like, there's nothing interesting in the stream right now. It's just me playing this one stupid level that I've been stuck on for like, that I have been legitimately fucking 15 probably hours in. Or more. Also, I still have to put timestamps in all my farewell videos. And all my farewell streams. The reason this is this has gotten boring is probably in part due to the fact that I've spent the past hour trapped in this singular room. Yeah, it's a long room, whatever, and it's not as bad as it was the last time, and I've been progressing through, and I have been getting better at it. Like at first I wasn't confidently able to do that. Now I'm confidently able to do everything up till the last final wall. The final wall, not the last final wall, just the final wall. The final conveyor wall specifically. Because there are technically these other walls that are next to this wall, that are like supposed to be if I'm recalling correctly, the way the hitboxes of these sites work, they are a circle inside of, that is not outlined, that is not at the outermost part of the actual circle of the thing is inside of, but are instead slightly inside of. God damn it. How many times am I gonna do that wrong? Probably a lot. Frick! I would have worked! There weren't just a little too far to the side. And if it weren't for those meddling kids... Frick! Okay, what is the most, and what things would you consider more entertaining than dying in the same exact level of the same exact, in the same exact room of the same exact level of the same exact game over and over and over again for like over an hour? What would you consider more fun than that? I'd consider most if not literally everything more fun than that. Except things that are basically equivalent. I did almost do it the one way that I figured out is probably the intended way. Frick. Hard. I mean, this game is so easy and I'm just bad at it. Frick. You ever do something and then realize after you've been doing it for a really long time that you really shouldn't have decided to do something, but you feel like you've gone too far into doing this something, so you kind of still want to finish doing said something, but you know that it's probably a better idea if you just stop doing said something, even though you really want to finish doing said something until the end. Yeah, that's called the, sunk cost fallacy, and, it's called the sunk cost fallacy. The description of a not quite Google description of the sunk cost fallacy is, that Anyway, the best description I can think of for the sunk cost fallacy, from what I have learned from Googling it one time in the middle of the first parallel screen, I think, is that the sunk cost fallacy is basically just, the sunk cost fallacy is when a person has been doing something for a bit, has been doing something that they have for a decent while, and have been investing a lot of faith or a lot of time into doing something, and they've gotten pretty far at said something, so they kind of just want to continue on doing it because they're so they've gotten so far, they can't give up. They've spent so much time on it, even though it's most likely better if they, don't. Like, it's better for me and my channel and everything if I just don't finish this level. Not that it's a bad idea to finish this level, it's just that I can't. I'm incapable of doing so. At least with the mindset I have as of right now. And I don't want to end the stream only like an hour in. It's only been an hour, but at the same time, that's how long my Beat Saber streams are usually, first off. And second, it's probably a better idea if I just quit at this until, like, a future date where I get back to Celeste again. And decide I want to try and, actually beat this level for the finally. Maybe just like this, the time between first playing it on the day, a day or two before first playing it on stream, and when I first played it, like, years ago. I mean, not years ago, but probably close to a year, probably over a year ago. When I used to be a flat screen gamer. Either it was close to a year ago, or it was only like 3 months ago, I don't know. It had actually been more than 3 months ago, even if it was, like, the time I stopped doing this, playing this game, was connected to the time I got back really into VR, because I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, I got back into VR, like, a bit, but, like, a couple months before I first started my Beat Saber daily streams, until I beat Galaxy Collapse. Speaking of the whole, when I got back into VR, or really back really into VR, I'm actually gonna check when that was, because it's not like on my calendar I have a date marked when I got really into VR, when I got back really into VR, but it's just, it's more that I'm gonna say about the 25th of March. Yeah, 25th of March sounds about right. Wait, what's the August challenge? I missed last month's challenge. What's this month's challenge? No more. Oh, 10,500 calories burned. Easy. Oh, 334 calories a day. That might actually be a problem. Probably around 300. Let's just do a long stream where I burn like 1,000, where I burn just like 1,000 calories. I should do that actually. Probably a good idea. Where's that 10,000? Where'd that massive number come from? Oh. That actually makes sense. My average daily calories, in the past 90 days, it's been 371. And expecting about 300 a day from me at that point is not a surprise. Frick! Frick! Even if this stream doesn't end up being my last stream, what's the last stream for next first? Even if this doesn't end up being my last stream ever, this will end up being my last stream in a good long while. So the name won't be wrong. No matter if I end up beating this level in today's stream or not. You know what? I haven't left this. You know what? Okay. So last stream I ended off when I left a certain room that I realized I spent over an hour in. This stream, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna leave as soon as I end up finishing the room that I've spent an hour in. And this stream will be the last in a good long while. If I do end up continuing past this level, I might end up changing the time to after beating a different one. Or instead, maybe I'll end up doing that multiple times. It will probably eventually get to the point where I do end up just flat out quitting. That's a quitting at this. You see, the first time I spent 12 hours in this, yes, but like, in 14 total hours in the stream. This was between 4 3-hour-long sessions, 3-hour-long times in the level, and then a total of, multiple rooms passed per 3 hours. Per hour in reality. Mostly because those rooms were smaller, but at the same time, even knowing that the room isn't small anymore, even though I know the room isn't small, it gets really annoying to go through this really long room for a fucking hour. I might have done it during the first stream, don't get me wrong, I probably did. But the fact of the matter is I wasn't. It was like, even if it did take me an hour total to go through a room, I also would usually have breaks between the times. This time, I can't even have real breaks between, like, in the middle of the level, because this level is, between each checkpoint is so godforsakenly long. I might actually just end before even beating this room. if it gets to the 2-hour mark, I will end up before beating this room. I hope to God it doesn't get to the 2-hour mark, but I know it's very much a possibility. Even last stream, I went through multiple rooms. In the first hour, I did actually go through multiple, not extraordinarily boring rooms. And they were decently difficult, yes, because that's an expectation from this level. But they were, you know, beaten. Multiple of them. Within an hour. I'm less surprised this time around that I'm taking more than an hour to beat a single room of this level. And more just annoyed. I'm getting really annoyed right now. You know what, I might, I'll give this room one more try, and I think I'll end the stream because it's so boring. I know this stream is like insanely short it's insanely short for a Celeste stream of mine, but this is, I'm just not enjoying this, alright? I'm not enjoying this. I hadn't enjoyed it from the very start. I enjoyed it for a half a second maybe, and that's about it. For, a few minutes maybe, but it got boring quick. It was the same level over, the same room over and over and over and over and over again. I don't enjoy that. It's annoying. It's something I just dislike. So I'm ending it now. Bye.